right here. First thing you see, that's E40. All right. So what we want to do is we want to power this. We want to use this generator to power loads like some DC cooling fan and some LEDs. All right. First, let me just. Okay. Let's see how far we can go with this. Right, so I'm going to power some loads with the hand crank generator. That generator right there is very, very powerful. It pulls about 40 volts when you use your hands to turn it, but my plan was to hook that up to a bicycle and then paddle it. And if I do that, I can get a lot of power from that. So right now we are going to power some loads. I've got the LED. This is about, how many watts is this again? Can't recall, but this is, let's say about 2 watts, but really bright and very hot when it gets. And also we're going to charge our phone with this generator. This is a converter right here. This converts 12 volts to 5 volts. Yep, so we're going to step down the voltage because there's a lot of power coming from this and we cannot use this directly to charge our phone. So we're going to convert that 40 volts from this generator to 5 volts. And the output of this generator is about 6 amps. But only when by just turning with your hands, you can pull out 6 amps from this. So we're gonna, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hook up this generator. First, we're gonna pull out this battery. So this generator acts like a motor as well. As you can see, we're gonna, this right here. Hey, thanks for liking. So this right here is the terminals of the motor, the output where the voltage comes from, and also you can use this, you can power the motor up, and it's going to act like a normal DC motor. So we're going to hook this up to this LED, and let me show you how powerful this thing is. When I turn it, by just turning it a little bit, you're going to see it's going to brighten up this LED, and if I do it too much, it's going to damage the LED. If you ramp it, oh no, come on. This is out. We're gonna have to join it back again. Thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. So we're gonna hook this up. All right. The generator. Yeah, you can call the motor as well. So yeah, let's do that right away. And so watch what happens when I turn this. You can see how bright that is. And it is super hot if you touch it. Whoa, that is seriously bright. I'm gonna need some glasses, man. Definitely gonna need some glasses for that one. So that is seriously bright. Okay, let's like put it this way so you can see how it does. Oh, come on, right? You can see how bright that is, guys. That is super, super bright. This generator pulls out a lot of power. So let's hook this up to a multimeter so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. This is our multimeter. So we're going to measure the voltage and also we're going to measure the current. Let me show you again. So this is just the generator hooked up to this LED. And you can see how bright this thing is. And if I turn it on a full, if I turn it really fast, it's going to damage the LED. So, wow, that is warm. It's a bit warm. So, all right, let's take this out and measure the voltage. We're going to hook the multimeter to the generator so we can measure the voltage. So I've set the multimeter to 20 volts. All right, so we're going to hook this up and we're going to turn this. No, this generator pulls out 40 volts, so we're going to tune the meter knob to 200 DC volts. So watch what happens. Just look at the meter. That was 22. Whoa, guys, that is crazy. 22. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me turn this right up. You can see what I'm talking about. I think there's a lag or something. Bridge. We have a problem here. All right. I think the motor's brushes are bad, so it's not giving out its full voltage. So anyways, let's just use this to power this DC motor, DC cooling fan. Hey, what's up? Melchizedek Rutul. How you doing, man? Thanks for liking. So we're gonna hook this up to this cooling fan. You're gonna see how powerful this stuff is, guys. Let's hook it up right away and turn it so you can see what I'm talking about. So, all right. Okay, yeah, this, I'm gonna place it right here. Wait on a sec. No, this way. Oh yeah, definitely that way. Okay. I'm gonna drop some pieces of paper right here so you can see how the airflow here is. All right, just place that right there. Cut some more and place it right there. All right, so let's turn this again. Show you how powerful this thing is. You can see, guys. Woo! Woohoo! You just see that, guys? That is super, super powerful. That is super powerful, guys. All right. Do that again. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, this is really cool, guy. This is really, really cool. I mean, okay. So let's power up. Yeah, Johnny, let me show you something. I'm gonna power this up. I'm gonna use this generator to power up this LED, and it's going to be really, really bright. All right, let's hook it up. If you're enjoying this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So let's hook this up and show you how it is. All right. Okay, this way. Woo. Wow, I'm gonna need some glasses. Thanks for liking. I'm gonna need some glasses for this. That is super bright. That is super, super bright. Whew. Let's point it this way so you can see what I'm talking about. Just use this to hold on. Yep, like that, so it doesn't fall. Whew. Dude, that is seriously right. Hey, what's up? Ajax. How you doing? That is super bright. Super bright. Woo! So guys, that was crazy. So Ajax says, now use a battery for the diodes instead. Yeah, when I want to charge, actually, I do use a diode so that the voltage from the battery doesn't run into the, no, this is a generator, not a battery. Thanks for liking. So when I want to charge a battery, I do use a diode. So watch what happens. This generator can actually act as a motor. So I'm hooking up this battery to the generator, and watch what happens. Okay. As you can see, it's turning, right? Okay, it says, I know I'm saying use a battery. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so you want me to charge a battery, right? Well, let's do that. Let's charge this battery. This is about this is 4,500 mAh. So what do you want me to do? Or you mean I should use a diode to? I think I have a diode in here. Let me check. I do have a diode. Okay, it says power the diodes with a battery instead of the wind-up motor. Like a remote battery. Oh, so you're saying I should power the motor with an AA battery? Right, okay, let me get a, I think I should have a Duracell battery in here. Let me check. I think I should have one of, let me check, is someone set? Probably have one of those. Okay, there it is, got it. Okay. So I don't have an AA battery, but I do have a Duracell battery. Yeah, this is about 1.5 volts. Yeah, this is 1.5 volts. So you're saying I should power this motor with the, let's see. Yeah, it turns. It works. Yeah. Oh, straight to the LED. No, okay, I get it. No, this is a, where's the LED? Where's the LED? This is a 3 volts LED. It needs 3 volts to turn on. So this is positive, right? So this is a positive of the battery. Okay. So it's not going to turn on. So it needs 3 volts to turn on. So this is a 3 volt battery, but the amperage, see, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that. This is the maximum voltage is 4 volts when it's fully charged, but right now it's the indication here is 3 volts. So okay, let's measure the voltage of the battery before we do any testing. So as you can see on the meter, it's 3.3 volts. So now I'm gonna hook this up to the LED so you can see. All right. Oh, I think the battery's pretty low. It's not turning it on. The battery's really low. Or did I connect it the wrong? No, the battery's really low. So I don't have a fully charged battery. Let me see. I think I should have. Sorry, man, I don't have a full charge battery. This one is just 3.3. It's not going to power this up. So, or I think we should charge the battery with this generator and use that to power this up. So Ejik says, if you hook two Duracell in parallel, it will be enough to light the LEDs. Okay, let's do that. Let me check if I have one more Duracell battery here. Duracell battery. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I don't have another Duracell battery, so I'm just gonna hook this up in series with the lithium-ion battery, and let's power the LED up. Okay. Okay, that's negative. This is gonna go here. Let's see. Nope, that's not coming on. That is not coming on at all. Hey, electronic inductor says, hello, please do high voltage arc with microwave and a resonant capacitor. Actually, I can't do that right now because I don't have a high voltage transformer and also the capacitor. Hey, electronic inductor, what's up? How you doing? Ajax. So okay, let's. I don't have a fully charged battery, dude. So, and also this isn't turning the LED on. I think this will only turn on. Wait a minute. This is hold on a sec. These LEDs are in series, and where I took these LEDs from, I took this LED from this D-Light, this gadget. So I think this battery, this circuit here, is used to boost the voltage of this battery to about 4 or 5 volts to power this LED. So this is not a 3-volt LED. This is a perhaps a 5-volt or 4-volt LED. Hey, electroinductor says, what are you doing? Okay, so what I'm doing is I am using this generator to power up loads. So let's, I'm going to power this LED. This is, I think, yeah, this is about 4 or 5 volts. We're going to power it up with this generator by just doing a hand crank, right? By just turning, we're going to get a lot of power from this. So we've actually measured the voltage. We had about 40 volts, but at the moment, the generator seems to have an issue. So as you can see, that is super bright. That is super, super bright. Why are you laughing, man? All right. So Johnny says, I wonder if you can melt a wire a ton with that hand crank generator like nichrome wire safely, obviously. Let's try hitting up a wire or something. Let's try doing that. I think I should have let's see if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's working. Electroinductor says it's working. Yeah, it's definitely working. So actually what I did was I powered this DC motor. For those of you that haven't seen, let me power this up again and show you the power of this generator. Okay, Ajax says, how much does your hand crank pull out? So this guy gives out 40 volts and 6 amp with just hand crank, right? But my plan was to hook this up to a bicycle and then use that to paddle, actually, to use my legs and paddle rather than my hands, okay? Okay, this way. All right, let's bend this like this. Oh, that isn't focused well. Okay, there we go. All right, we have a problem here. Okay, Electroductor says, what type generator do you use? Copes at 12 volts or 5 volts. So yeah, this is this generator is 40 volt, but it's going to go more than 40 volt. It's only 40 volt when I use my hand to turn it, but it's probably going to go more than that, all right? Oh, not the correct direction, not the correct way. That was vacuum, and this is pulling out. That was sucking the air, and this is pushing out, pulling out the air. So yeah, that is that. So let's do that again. All right, put it this way. I think we have a problem. It's lagging. Disconnect that. I think there's a bridge, or maybe we've damaged the cooling fan or something. That's why it's not turning anymore. Yeah, we've damaged the cooling fan, guys. So guys, I recently just hit 3,000 watch hours on my channel, and I've unlocked the super chat. So please support the channel, guys, with just $1. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I think we've damaged this motor because it's not turning anymore, and it's like stopping this. Okay, so we have damaged this. I think. Oh God, that's a little bit hot. Okay, Electroinductor says, hello, can you please overvoltage something? Okay. How about an LED? Let's damage an LED. Or this, I think I have a smaller fan, so let's try to see if we can damage this. Okay. Hi, hello. Okay, let's hook this up and turn it and see what we can do. Okay, let's turn this. Nope. This isn't working as well. Let's damage an LED, just a single LED. I don't think I have any LED left. I don't think. Okay, so one of the things was I powered a pump with this generator. So let me just show you guys one more time again how powerful this thing is by powering this air pump that I built. So we're going to hook this generator to the pump. I'm going to put that here so you can see what's going on. Right. Okay, so we've got it hooked up, and you can hear that, guys. That was a crazy sound. So let's put this paper on top of this, and let's pull that again. Or let's do it like this, a bit like this. No, don't go in. Okay. All right, okay. Let's put this one right here. Okay, there it is. That was crazy. That was Super crazy, guys. Okay, let's see if it's gonna push this paper away. Hey, thanks for liking. Yep, it did. Let's just drop some pieces right there. It's not focused that much, but let's try and see if we can. Nope, like this. Okay, so Electronic Inductor says, do you have an electric scooter? No, I don't have an electric scooter. I don't. Whoa. Can you hear that, guys? That was super fast. Whew. All right, so next we're going to charge this battery. This 4000, hello. Hook a single thin wire between the ends of your hand crank till it hits up. Okay, let's try that out and see if it's going to work. Yeah, let me peel up this wire, make it thin, and see if it's going to cut the wire. Let's try that out. So we're just going to use a single wire, right? Just a single wire to do this and see how it goes. Oh, hold on a second. Let me open up my windows. So. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, room heater, exactly. It was really hot in here, so yeah. Okay, so we've got the thin wire. It's really hard to see through the camera. So, okay, let's hook that up. That's going to be really, really hard to see. So anyway, let's just try it out. Connect this right there. And and this. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's try and position this. It's going to be really, really hard to see. Anyways, let's just try it out. Whoa, that is super hard. Yeah, there's a bit of smoke coming from the wire, but it's not cutting off the wire. Anyways. Yeah, so it's hard to turn when the ends are short. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. It's hard. It says test the resistance. The resistance of the wire. Okay, let's try that out. Let's test that. Or we can just use a resistor instead of using this. Well, we're going to try that out. Let's just measure the resistance here. No, that isn't accurate. That is not accurate. Let's use this. Right, this just about. That's about. That's going to be 2 ohms. No, it's going to be really less than that. It's going to be around. No. Sorry, guys, that isn't accurate. So we're just going to use a resistor instead of this. Come on, I don't have. Anyways, let's try blowing off something else. Okay, it says I'm on a drink in hell. Okay. Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. I don't do electronics. I work commercial though. Hi, what's up? Okay, so let's try damaging this. Let's try destroying this LED with the. So first, I'm gonna start really slow, so you guys are gonna see what's if it's actually gonna light up the LED or not. So this is the okay. Hook that up, and hook this one up. All right, there we are. Okay. If I go really fast on this, it's gonna damage the LED. So let's just go slow first. Let's go slow. Are you ready, guys? Want to go fast? 1, 2. First, let's go slow first. Oh, we've already damaged it. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope, there's a bridge. We have a bridge. There's a bridge right here. That's why it's turning slow. Okay, there it is. What in the world is going on with this guy? All right. Yeah, I think we've damaged it. Yeah, it's a bit hot. It's a bit hot. Says you have done the battery trick with the coiled copper wire. The battery trick with a coiled copper wire. What battery trick? Okay, guys, let's set this up so that we can. I'm going to show you how many volts we're going to have from this. But first, I'm going to have to turn this anyway. Okay. Electroinductor says please. What should I do, man? So what do you want me to do? If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. All right, back. Let me grab something first. too much. Hi. Right, let's measure that voltage. So like an L or something. Connect that and hook that up right here. Yee-hoo. Yeehaw! Okay. Yeah. Some comments. Sorry guys, I just went out to get something. And the process. What are you drinking, bro? Is this bit spinning? Amberglass. Alright, maybe he's charging something very, very slow. Put that sucker on end of a drill and see what it can do, Lo. You spin me right around, baby. Like, around like a record, baby. Round, round, round. Okay, you guys. Okay, so I'm back. And let's see what we can do. Tripod is having a bit of an issue here. All right. All right. Came off again. Let's turn that on. Okay. 3.2 volts. All right. Yeah, finally back. How you doing? Okay. Um, okay, let's see if I can find my. All right.